What's up guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Sinbad. In today's video I'm going to share with you 10 most dangerous cities around the world. Today's video has been requested by you guys and here I am doing it for you. If any one of you for the first time on my channel, I do online videos and I upload twice a week, so if you like what you're watching, please consider to subscribe to my channel and check my other videos. But for now, let's run the intro. Want to know which is the world's most dangerous city? Keep watching this video. I'm going to share with you 10 most dangerous cities in the world 2019, ranked by homicide rate per 100,000 residents. There are several ways you can measure which is the most dangerous city in the world. You could, for example, compare the overall crime rate, or the more common way to rank each city by how many homicides there are per 100,000 people. Larger cities often have more crime in general because there are more people living there, hence higher risk of crime happening. However, that's the reason why I prefer the homicide rate per 100,000, since it gives a more accurate view of the actual danger. Number 10, we've got Ciudad Bolivar. Ciudad Bolivar is a Venezuelan city with a high murder rate. This city is located about an hour and a half away by car from Guayana city and has a homicide rate of 69.9 homicides per 100,000 residents. In number 9, we've got Fortaleza. Fortaleza is a Brazilian city which has become infamous for having an alarmingly high murder rate, with 2,724 murder in 2018 and a homicide rate of 69.15 homicide per 100,000. The crime level is high in general in Fortaleza, and visitors should take action and never show valuables walking alone at night. Also, stay away from unknown areas and bad neighborhoods. In number 8, we have Natal. Natal, just like other major Brazilian cities, crime levels are quite high, and Natal is not an exception. It does stand out when it comes to the number of murder though, and for that reason it's ranked as the most dangerous city in Brazil. Natal has a homicide rate 74.67 per 100,000 people. In number 7, we have Guayana City. Ciudad Guayana is the collective name of Puerto Ordaz and San Felix in eastern Venezuela. It is a port city and also one of the fast-growing cities in the country. Visitors should use caution because Guayana City has a homicide rate of 78.30 per 100,000 residents. Number 6, Irapuato. Irapuato is a Mexican mid-sized city in the state of Guanajuato. The city is a home to about 580,000 people and is infamous for its high level of crime and murder rate. Irapuato has a homicide rate of 81.44 homicide per 100,000 people. Number 5, we got Ciudad Juarez. Ciudad Juarez is infamous for the Juarez cartel, and the city is one of the most dangerous cities in Mexico, with a homicide rate of 85.56 per 100,000. In total, there were 1,251 murders in Ciudad Juarez, and most of them are connected to the cartel violence. Number 4, we've got Ciudad Victoria. Ciudad Victoria is a smaller city in Mexico with about 365,000 residents, but the murder rate is high with 86.1 homicide per 100,000 people. number 3 we have Caracas, and you definitely heard of this because it was all over the news the past 2 years. Caracas, the Venezuelan capital, has long been listed as one of the most dangerous cities in the world. It almost because of the political situation and civil unrest, but the crime level is also high in general. In 2018, there were 2,980 murders, which equal 99.98 in homicide rate per 100,000 people. In number 2, we've got Acapulco. Acapulco is the second most dangerous city in the world with a homicide rate of 110.50 per 100,000 people. It's another Mexican city, which probably makes you to think that Mexico is one of the most dangerous countries in the world, but it's actually not even in the top 10. Number 1, we've got Tijuana. It is the murder capital. Tijuana, in 2018, there were 2,640 murders in Tijuana, which is located right on the border to California. Despite the high murder rate, it's quite a popular tourist destination where Americans drive across the border for the weekend trips. Tijuana has a homicide rate of 138 per 100,000 residents, which makes it the most dangerous city in the world. This also means that Tijuana is the murder capital of the world. You hear that, guys? Be careful if you are going to Tijuana. While you shouldn't neglect the fact that all these cities have a very high homicide rate compared to other cities, it's important to take a look at where these murders are happening, by who and when they are happening. In most of the listed cities, the homicides are related to a drug cartels or other form of organized crime. There are literally millions of people living in the most dangerous cities in the world without getting killed. If you are going to visit some of the most dangerous cities in the world, remember to stay vigilant, don't show your valuables, and definitely don't get yourself in the middle of the crossfire if a conflict occurs nearby. Alright guys, we got to the end of today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know, have you heard of these cities before? And if you did, which city have you heard before? And are you planning to go to any of these cities? Yeah, let me know. Alright, and I will see you guys in 2 more days. Bye bye.